Bonjour, je suis Agilan Pajaniraja, fondateur de la société Aanna Films. J'ai créé Aanna Films en 2009 afin d'offrir à tous les amoureux du cinéma indien la possibilité de voir ces films dans les salles françaises simultanément à leur sortie en Inde. La communauté indienne en Europe représente plus de 3 millions de personnes, auxquelles il faut ajouter les cinéphiles, toujours plus nombreux, séduits par l'originalité et la qualité du cinéma indien. Notre communauté en France s'agrandit d'année en année. Nous comptabilisons plus de 50 000 entrées en moyenne chaque année. Nous sommes aujourd'hui leaders sur ce marché niche. En l'espace de 8 ans, nous avons bâti un solide réseau de producteurs et forgé une communauté de plusieurs milliers de cinéphiles qui se déplacent dans nos cinémas partenaires.
We started doing business in France some 20 years ago. In fact, it was 1997 that we released our first film there in France. The way things used to work in those days was dealing with a lot of ghettoized cinemas. We have been dealing with now for a number of years with Aanna Films, and what we've found is that they have been instrumental in leading the way to take the Indian cinema from the ghettos into the more mainstream. So we're quite hopeful with the way things have evolved over the last number of years, that going forward our films will perhaps open up to an even larger audience and maybe go beyond the diaspora. The French audiences are very keen on art, and I'd like to believe that they do watch cinema for the sake of cinema. And really don't care much about where it comes from as long as it's good cinema.
So from my experience, the French market in early 2000s was almost non-existent. Coming to now, or from the aspect of Aanna Films, you know, a very legit distributor, we know exactly what's happening with our films. It's getting into mainstream theaters. It's a proper box office collection, getting reported on Rentrack. So now the distribution system is robust. From here on, the potential is building on year. I started working with Agilan much before even Viacom 18. I joined Viacom 18, so even from my previous profiles, I've worked with him. First met Agilan at one of the Indian film markets, and thereon in Cannes. And working with him has always been great. He's quite sincere, he's very professional in his work. He pushes boundaries with every film that he takes on, and taking it more and more mainstream to the bigger theaters, more with the mainstream media in France. So, you know, working with him is always exciting because it is not just about a standard template release. There's always something, like you have a different film, you have a bigger film, and he works way around with it.
La demande pour ces films était présente, mais l'offre était très réduite ou de très mauvaise qualité. Nous souhaitons aujourd'hui lever 300 000 € afin de nous donner les moyens pour distribuer nos films dans toute l'Europe. Alors si vous aussi vous souhaitez participer à cette aventure cinématographique, rejoignez Aanna Films en vous connectant sur Raizers.com ou sur annafilms.fr/investir.